Hello, my beautiful audience, and welcome back to the third episode of the POGcast, the most podcast in the world. You know, we're crazy like that. Like and subscribe, whatever. Um, so yeah, we're back. We're talking, we're vibing. A couple of days later, we have the last episode on Spotify, so.
Oh snap! Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro. You wanna help us out more? You can go to Spotify. It's actually monetized. So hey, bro, give us that cash.
Unless you have the premium for Spotify Premium. But if you do have
Don't
Spotify
have premium.
then go to.
So the rich boys won't make us money, but the poor people are giving us money, basically.
Damn. You can go to
I use Apple Music besides at school.
Apple Podcasts.
Oh,
Podcasts. Yeah. You can
actually download them. That's crazy.
And yeah, Apple Podcast, download it, make us more money.
But obviously check yourself out. It's helping us grow and shit. So I appreciate that. We haven't really spoken about the podcast much on our main channels. I mean, I haven't uploaded in like 2 months, but I need to do that. Sorry, my apologies. And topics. You got any, bro?
A few. I didn't really think of some, but I have. I think I can talk about a bit. Yeah.
All right, but let's go, dude.
Alright, so real quick. Which one is it? Is it this one?
Bro, your camera is getting worse and worse every time we try this. The first time we tried recording, it was like it was good, all right, and then it was like, and then now it's like.
Here's the thing. On my screen, both of our cameras are like amazing right now. So for the recording, it will be good. Yeah.
Okay, so this looks shit for me. Okay. Who cares? Who cares?
Page. Okay. Ready for the statistics of our podcast?
Yes.
It is. Wait. Hold up. No, why are you taking? It is. Let's see. What's she doing? Meditating?
Yes.
Stress control? Like what? Anger
Bro.
management?
No, bro. It's so I don't go crazy because of these epic numbers.
No.
From these wonderful people who watch our podcast. What's up?
We have a total of 20 downloads. 20 downloads!
Bro, only 2 of them are me!
Whoa! And only like 2 of them are me as well. Hold on. How much money?
Damn, pal, hello!
Oh, stop. Okay, thank you. Alright.
I appreciate the support, guys.
We got 8 downloads recently in this month. That's from.
Okay, the 2 of them are me.
Yeah. I think one of them is me, so. Because I got the other one on. So, on the 7th of June, that's when our second episode of the podcast went up. We got 2 downloads. Then on the 8th, we got 1. On the 9th, we got 3. On the 10th, we got none. And on the 11th, we got 2.
Damn, bro. Bro, we got 2 today, dude. Damn.
Yeah, snap. Okay.
Does that have a view count?
That's the downloads. Let's see I'll try to find the view count. Let's see. Where's the view count? One. Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry that I'm looking this way and I'm not really like, you know, just trying to.
Yeah, bro.
Hold on, this view count.
Alright.
Hold on.
Hey, view count.
Where's this view count? Where is this view count? Like, bro, show me.
I don't really use Spotify, so I don't know how it works. But I don't understand what's happening, bro.
What's that? Whoa. Okay, so, oh, okay, it sounds way different on my end.
Would you what? What?
No.
Agree. You're right, mate.
You'll see on the episode.
Okay. Bro, I'm making weird sounds or some shit, bro. I'm scared.
Oh my god, no, that's just. Oh, I could get our podcast onto Apple Music and Audible.
I have no clue what Audible is, but Apple Music. Oh.
No, Amazon Music.
Amazon Music?
Amazon Music, yeah. You know they be doing some weird stuff now. Amazon is a
Isn't Amazon like
shopping,
a shop?
an online shop, and they have like Amazon shows and stuff, Amazon Music, Amazon Prime. Well, Amazon Prime you can use for shopping and stuff, but it's still like. I have to fill out a form for that, but I'll do that later after the podcast.
I actually have a topic to talk about.
Oh, after like 2 episodes, let's go.
What do you mean? I topic last time. Well, and some stories. What do you want to record on this channel? Our joint channel, basically, for Spotify and Apple viewers.
Oh,
what videos do you want to do?
So I probably want to do some sort of like good question. Probably some like video game challenge, you know, like not really some like one of those like random pickaxe challenge, but some sort of like survival Minecraft challenge, like some sort of just some video game that we play. Yeah. Also, I'd want to play some like, not really, like just some multiplayer game on the channel that like, you know, yeah. And what about you?
Well, a fun little story. So you know, my cousin, he's a Discord moderator on my server. You know, for cousins, I think we're quite close. We talk a lot and shit like that. And the other day, I started talking about the podcast with him and YouTube and stuff, and our joint channel, right? And that came up, and he was saying how, you know, the vlogs, dude. People enjoy vlogs apparently.
Right.
He said he genuinely enjoyed the vlog, like genuinely, not even like not even capping, no cap.
Oh, no cap.
Like the other video too was like, okay, I didn't watch it all, but and you know, I had fun recording that one vlog we did. I'm just saying, I'd love to do more.
Yeah. Let's do something now. Maybe
bro, it's a long weekend. Bro,
yeah.
Bro, I'm just saying, bro. You free tomorrow, bro?
For sure. Wait, am I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Hey, yo, let's go.
So tomorrow, yo.
Oh.
If this comes out today, or like the exact day it's recorded, which I think it'd probably be, unless I have to
11th. Wait, 11th of June. Today. Well, when this is recorded.
Yeah. So if it's uploaded on 11th June, then tomorrow we're recording a vlog. I'm gonna edit it, do this. Okay, should I? Oh, no, it takes too much effort. Never mind. I was gonna say, should I
What was that?
record with my like actual camera or with my phone? But with my actual camera, there's good quality, but it's just I have to transfer, and I have to wait
How long does it take?
like 30 minutes. I can't be bothered to wait 30 minutes
we could play like Minecraft or something for 30 minutes until that thing's done.
Oh, true. Because, yeah, probably. I hope. I hope. But,
I hope.
yeah. I'm still trying to find this stupid.
This is
Like,
dying.
so, also, real quick. Okay. So, please don't skip any of the ads. I've been informed. I've been informed by
I've been actually getting ads on Spotify. I don't have Spotify Premium. Well, actually, no, yes, I have. Never mind. I have. Don't worry.
But yeah, some of y'all have been skipping ads. that amuses me.
Bro, what's
why?
dollar count, bro? What's that dollar count,
What?
bro?
What? I'm a square up. Hey,
I'm
what you talking
gonna go
about? Skipping
full.
ads.
I'm about to go full SJ mode.
I'm gonna go full Trey Rags,
Bro,
man.
you skipping? You skipping ads, mate? I'm gonna stab you. I'm not going to. That is a joke.
Oh yeah, whoa! You trying to get our podcast taken down? Trying to get this taken down?
I'm joking. I won't actually. My apologies.
Whoa, you can say that on your videos. Not on a monetized. Whoa, you getting too used to it. Too used to like.
My bad.
But, yeah, and as well, we can literally just like go onto like even right now, I could real quick just put on a podcast episode and just watch it and just like.
That's what I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, I'm
On
gonna
my
do
TV.
that.
Oh wait, I have 2 different Spotify accounts. Let me get it twice. Let me get
I might do one over here as well.
Bro, we getting that cash.
We making money. I'm gonna do this on
Give
here.
me that paper. Give me that money. Give me that cash.
Yes, sir. I mean, what? Huh? We ain't making money. We ain't
Okay,
cheating.
sure. I have a question.
Aye.
For features, right? We want features, right?
Yeah. There's a few people that will do it as well.
Who do you think will be our first feature? Like, not even who you want to be our first feature. Like, who do you think will end up being our first feature?
I feel like Matt will end up being our first feature, but I kind of want to, for our first feature, get someone who probably is most likely to put their camera on and have like some decent quality, like not like HD, ultra HD, foxtail looking, but.
Because I've been talking to Alan, and I asked him about it, and he said he wants to. So I'm just saying he might be. I'm just saying.
But yeah, there's a few people that will actually like do it.
Next episode, bro. Oh, and Matt, bro. I was talking to him too. He's like, hey, yo, I could feature a podcast if you want to record it tomorrow. And I'm like, but 2 days in a row? But we have a vlog, but like, I'm just saying.
I think tomorrow we do the vlog. Sunday we do a podcast feature, and then
we can get 2 features.
Oh, at the exact same time?
Alan and Matt, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe. Do they really know each other though?
I don't know. It should be fine.
I'll be back. Talk to the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to do this vlog. Fun. Watch podcasts on Spotify. I'm sorry. That's enough. I'm sorry. My apologies. So, topic ideas. There's one thing I want to talk about because I re-listened to episode 2 of the podcast the other day, and basically the story I told about a friend finding out about a project of mine and him, saying he's gonna set. I made it sound so much more sinister than it is. I'm sorry, because you see, I showed my friend, one of my friends, IRL, who is friends with that friend, and I'm also so chill with that guy. Like, I'm not mad about it. Like, maybe in the moment it'll annoy me when he's like, making fun of me for it. But like, bro, like, it's fine. But I just want to get that straight, because if he watches the podcast, he could be like, mate, why do you make me seem like such a bad person? But he's not. He's a cool guy. Okay. But yeah, I just wanted to say that I made him sound a lot more sinister than he actually was in about it, and that like it was more chill than I said, but
Really?
he still basically said that. Yeah, I have no clue what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, how last episode I talked about how one of my friends found out about a project of mine. You see. Yeah. And I made him sound so much more sinister and like kind of mean than it actually happened. Me realizing that now, and I'm just saying, I told one of my friends who was good friends with him, and I might end up showing that guy, because we're still friends anyway, this podcast, and if he does watch, I just want to clear that up. Because like, and for him making fun of me, I completely understand it. It was fucking cringe, dude. I'm just saying. But and that's about all on that.
You are so lucky you can grab your mic, because when I do, it will disconnect instantly. As soon as I grab it, I had to keep plugging out of my mic, plugging it back in, just because it kept coming up with, USB device not recognized. And you are so lucky that you can move it wherever you want, but as soon as I poke it, I can touch it the tiniest bit.
Sucks to be you.
It will disconnect. The lightest breeze of air can just, and it's unconnected, disconnect.
Yeah, it sucks to be you. What was your topic you had? Yeah, topic, right?
So I just want to warn some people. Pringles has this new thing that they've made, which was like vegetable Pringles. Don't try it. Don't try it. It's trash.
What?
It's trash. It's actual trash.
You realize?
What?
Suggest. Fuck. People like different tastes better.
No, it's trash though. It's okay. Basically, so there's this one.
That's like with like game shows and shit, saying that a certain game is the best.
Look.
When it's completely subjective.
I'll explain.
Someone might like Fortnite better than Minecraft. I mean, you'd be wrong, but still.
I'm gonna explain. Sorry, they have these 3 flavors. One was like, I don't actually know the other 2, but there's this one that I tried just before, and it is well, not just before, but a few hours ago. It's like a tomato, this, that, salt, blah blah, and it just tastes like one straight tomato, but that's the aftertaste. Like when you try it, it just tastes like nothing. Here's the thing. When you try it, it tastes like nothing. Then once you've got it down and everything, just this tomato taste comes in for no reason, somehow. And all the other flavors, which make it like it's just tomato, just tomato for no reason. And like
starting the video.
Don't get me wrong, I also like tomato myself, but it's just trash when you're trying to taste a chip which has all of these nice flavors, but she'll only taste tomato. Like,
oh yeah, I understand. I want to get back Pringles, bro. It's very important. Most important conversation we've ever had. Any stories you want to share? Any funny, cool experiences or something?
I probably have one.
Okay, yeah.
Actually,
what's it?
So once upon a time, it was the weekend, I think, or the holidays. I think the weekend though. This was a few weeks ago. I was blasting music, and I was using this thing, right, which has like a disco ball on top, right?
Yeah.
So when you turned it on,
party? No, that was way longer ago. Never mind.
Yeah. I was using this thing, right, and it's like a disco ball which blasts lights and stuff, and it's really cool in the dark. So I decided, well, I'm gonna have a shower with it, right? And I'm gonna just put it on somewhere, just blast music through it, and then have like it flashing lights. But I'm gonna do it in the dark because it looks better in the dark, and it's dope. So 20 minutes showering. Oh, this is fire, you know. I'm dancing away, having a shower, scrub it up dub, and then I almost slipped in the shower and almost busted my head against the wall. So yeah.
Hey. Damn, you're right. No, you are lucky. Yeah, energized as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I want to personally create the topic of this episode, okay? Screw everything else.
Aye.
This is a school episode, okay? We're talking about school. And the first topic I want to come up is, what are your, like, weirdest / like, most annoying, like, experiences with teachers?
Alright, okay. I was just talking to my mother about this as well. So, basically, real quick, I want to thank you because this is going to make titling the episode way more easier.
I know. See, I'm thinking about that, bro. I got you.
Well, so basically, I was the school looks to me, because I'm like an open, nice person, right? They like when they need me to like help a kid with like maybe a new person in coming to the school, they'll be like, "Hey, Sean, could you just talk to this kid? Maybe show him around the school a bit and stuff."
With me.
So I'll be like, "Okay, yeah, sure." So I'll go up to them and I'll be like, "Oh, hey, da." So the teachers like sometimes, not mostly, I don't know, but they come to me when they want me to like help with a kid because he's maybe like a year 7A or something, I don't know. But anyway, once there was this kid, right? It was like, I don't know what year he was in. I think he might have been year 7. I don't know. He was small. So
how long ago was this? Like this year or last year?
This year.
Okay.
I don't know what month. Maybe May it was. I don't know.
Okay. So I were at the school at the time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So it was like lunchtime or something, and for other people, in lunchtime. So we have a canteen, and at recess, the canteen stays open throughout the whole of recess, and at lunchtime, it closes in the middle of lunchtime. Yeah. So basically, I got something from the canteen.
Informed by people getting asked for money. I feel bad for you, dude. Heaps of people ask you for money all the time, and then I feel bad when I do. I'm like, shit, I forgot some of them. Like, and then half the time I'm just like, yeah, no.
I can spot you some days, don't worry. It's That's right.
I go to my podcast. It's the money from the podcast.
yeah. Because we're making like 1,000 a
5
day.
cents, bro. Going a long way, dude.
5,000. It's $5,000 now. It's not 5 cents. It's $5,000 now. Anyway, I at the start of lunchtime, I got my food, and then I went, sat down, talked with my friends and stuff, and yeah. Then it's like nearing the middle of lunchtime, where the canteen's about to close. So I'm like, okay, I'll just get something from the canteen real quick before it closes, maybe like a small snack or something, because I'm a bit hungry. So I go up to the canteen, and then I'm thinking of what I'm getting. So I'm just over there, and then one of the people that come to that work at the canteen, because there's two people in the canteen. One of them go up to me and is like, "Hey, could you help? Could you see what's going on with that kid over there?" And I turned around, and then there was a group of year 10s, right? A group of year 10s, and the year 10s are the most annoying people in the school, or the boys of year 10s. Yeah, because they just the boys, by the way, not like everyone else. There's this certain group of boys in year 10.
Yeah. Fucking assholes.
And
I mean, I haven't had many experiences with them, but like you can just see how they act and talk to people. It's just like, yeah, these guys, they are not nice people.
I've had too many experiences with them. Anyway,
I actually have a question. How does this monetized thing work? Like, if we swear too much, does it not get monetized, or?
No, I just have to make sure that I put it on explicit, meaning that there's swear words in it, so you can swear as much as you want.
Okay, that's good. Just frustrating myself there by saying they weren't good people. I want to rephrase that. You can just tell that they're actual cunts by the way they act.
But yeah, so they're all like just like mocking this year 7, and the person, one of the people at the canteen came up to me and was like, "Hey Sean, could you see what's going on with over there?" Turn around, I go up to them, and I'm like, "Whoa, what's happening here?" Blah blah blah. Skip around 5 to 10 minutes, and then the year 10s back up and stuff. Well, not really back up, but like they're like, "I just go away" and stuff. So I'm like to the year 7, good? What was happening? And it's like, I'm alright, they're just annoying and stuff.
Actually, I think I saw you. I saw this, maybe. I think I walked past you guys.
Yeah, you might. It was in like the courtyard area where that like.
It was kind of. It was a short kid. I didn't know him. He looked very young.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It was like the year 10s were talking to him for a while. And I was sitting back, you know, where I normally hang out with like people, not up in the library. So I'm sitting there talking to them for a little bit, and then you know I see you walk over or whatever, and I end up walking past when that happens. So I don't see the whole thing, but
yeah, but yeah, I just get the kid, like I'm just like making sure that they ain't like hurt him or something, like pushing him down or something. And then I'm like, okay, go, just be careful and stuff. And then I turn around, the canteen closes on me. I ain't get no reward. They asked me to do this, and the canteen closes. I'm still hungry. I just spent like 5 to 10 minutes dealing with whatever was going on, and I didn't even get to eat. So
I don't understand them not giving you like free food or something, bro. Like, what
just
my guy
eat, like
yeah,
I came to the canteen, like, and then
they told you to do that. That's a dick move, to be honest. Like, you know, normally teachers are good, but like, you know, it's like, you know, even when they are angry half the time, I feel like sympathy for them, because I think sympathy is the right word, because you know they have to deal with little shits all day for like 7 hours for 5 days a week. Like I feel bad for them half the time, but some of them are just assholes for no reason.
Empathy. Anyway, yeah.
Wait, so is that Did anything else happen there, or?
Uh, nah. I then just like sat down and told the story to my friends and stuff. Like,
I have a story that made me so fucking mad at the time. I'm just saying.
like, go ahead.
Okay. So setting the stage here, it was first period on a Friday. No, not Friday. I think it was Thursday. School. It was one of the times we had free dress. We could wear whatever. Normally we have to wear school uniform. Weird thing, I don't know. But yeah, so we got into sport. We're doing volleyball or whatever. And in the day, I brought a jacket with a hoodie, right? And me and one of my friends, we were chilling. We were sitting out, just talking a little bit. And this guy teacher, he's not normally there. I'm pretty sure he coaches some team of fucking volleyball. And I think that's why he's there. And I don't think my teacher had much experience with volleyball. I don't know. But he says, come join in the game. And that's like fair enough to me, right? Fair enough. But then he's like, and take off that hoodie. You're not cool. Stop trying to be cool.
Oh.
And I just sat there and I'm like, thinking in my mind, is this guy trying to fight me, cunt? Like, I'm ready to square up. I mean, I know I would have gotten my ass kicked, but like, I'm ready to square up. And I'm just like, I'm not trying to be cool, mate. And then my friend was like, yeah, we don't think we're cool, we think we're sad. And I'm like, yeah, bro. And like, that ticked me off. I was mad. There are some people in the class that, while we were lining up to do these things, I forget exactly what we're doing. Some students were actually, they were nice, and they were like, they were nice, bro. And they were like, yeah, dude, that teacher, what he said, that wasn't cool. Like, he didn't have the right to do that. And I was just like, thank you. And and I feel bad for one of these people, because I'm pretty sure I misheard them. And like, what I heard from them is, you were trying to act cool, like, what's wrong with him? He just needs a shush or whatever. That's what I heard, and I'm just like, I know, but it's not important. I said something else though. It's not relevant. But then, right after that, I thought back and I'm like, oh, just the face that they had on them, it doesn't look like they were trying to be mean to me. And I'm just feeling bad, right? I'm this little shy kid. I don't talk to people, and I'm just like, that was like my first actual talk with that person. I mean, I know who the person is, kind of, Some of my friends, talk to him a little bit, but like, I felt a bit bad. I mean, I've gotten over it because we've spoken a little bit afterwards. I mean, I haven't apologized, but and after the PE class, my main sports teacher, she walks up to me and she's like, sorry about him, he's not good with socializing, he's not good with people. And I'm just like, yeah, I can tell. Because it's like, in my eyes, yes, you're bad at socializing. I'm bad at socializing. Does that mean I'm a dick to every single person? No. Obviously, there's times I'm not perfect. I will be mean to some people, but I'm not going to be mean for something like that. If he literally just said, get back into the game, fair enough, I were in the wrong by sitting out, not doing the thing at first. But he didn't have the right to say something like that to me. Like, I don't know. And like, it reminded me of my old school, kind of. But these group of kids, they used to say to me, I'm a big hoodie guy, by the way, if you couldn't tell for the past like 3 episodes I've been wearing a hoodie. And they would just say stuff like that, and it reminded me. And those kids were fucking year 7, and this guy is like a middle-aged man. Like, I swear to God, he's like 30 to 40. And wait, I don't know. I know, but my point is, it was really, it shouldn't have happened, really, and that pissed me off for a bit. I'm pretty sure I've told you this.
Yeah.
A couple of times, but yeah.
I know you only told me once when we were walking with Isaac, Alan, and I can't say the other person's name, but Alan's. Well, they're not really dating
I know
anymore.
who
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking of. Yeah, that's probably the worst experience I've had. Well, I don't know, it's not really bad, but like for a teacher just being mean for no reason. Like if he would have just said get into the game, fair enough, I wouldn't have gotten mad. I don't know if I would have listened, or even if he said to take off my hoodie in a nice way. If it was like, can you please take off your hoodie? That's disrespectful or something, Like how they say would take off your hats and stuff like that. But we were in the gym, by the way. We weren't like outside randomly. So, fair enough that the teachers have this thing with no wearing hoodies and stuff. It's how he said it. Not what he said, but how he said it. That really pissed me off. And I don't like that teacher, and I'm happy we're done with learning volleyball. Because first of all, volleyball isn't that fun, and I suck at it. Literally, we would do team. We would have team things, and the girls would just wreck the guys all the time.
Oh.
Like one of the games, it was like 10-38 or something, and then another one was like 9-22 or something like that. Like it was crazy. The girls were fucking wrecking us. This one time, I don't know why, I came in late and we were doing like it might be like recreating like playing volleyball in wheelchair or something. We had to sit on the ground and like claw around, just move like this to hit the ball. I thought it was really stupid. I don't know if there was some meaning behind that, and if there was some like day or something, saying like good job for these people, fair enough. But I got there late, so it just seemed weird to me.
Yeah, we did that, but with tennis instead. Like that was insane. And we actually had to just sit in a seat, like we couldn't move. We had to extend our arms out and back and stuff. So that was annoying.
I had to like slide on the floor. I'd be like sliding myself with my arms and shit around, and bro.
But I also have a question about Spoon. What class do you hate, and tell me a story about what made you hate it. Pardon me.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna say humanities. Okay, humanities. The idea of the subject. It's cool. It's a good idea. Learning about history and stuff, it's really important to know about certain things that happened in the past. But, this teacher, when she is nice, she's a really good teacher, Like, you could go, like, even I could walk up to her and have full-on conversations if I really wanted to. But, like, when she gets pissed off even a little, and it's not hard to piss her off at all, she's a fucking monster, dude. And there are these like two kids in the class or something that they're not actually little shits, but they talk a lot and shit. And she gets pissed at us the whole time and starts screeching at us and stuff. And I have this weird thing with me, right, where I basically work better when I'm next to my friend, even if they're distracting me. Obviously, I work better with a friend if they're not distracting me, but like just talking. The thing with me is, if I'm sitting alone, I get bored and I just start thinking random stuff, right? Just like, I wonder how the podcast is gonna be tomorrow. Like, I just and then I get no work done, and then I get moved from sitting with my friend talking a lot, and. I've done like half a page, then I get moved and I do like 2 words. And they're both from the same period of time. And I also have her for health, and that happens, and she has this thing where I'm not allowed to sit next to my friend, and I have not done a lot of work these past couple of periods because of that. It's like, I don't really have the sort of actual teacher that I properly hate. the teachers at our school, none of them are actually bad in my eyes. It's like they're either okay or pretty good. Pretty cool guy. And yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna say history. First of all, I suck at history, so I feel like a fucking retard there. First of all, we did this quiz thing right the other day. I think I knew there were like 20 answers, 20 questions or something. I was confident about 2 of them, and I knew the answer to. Luckily, we were in a team effort. I still don't know the results of that. I think we were meant to get them today, but I didn't go to school because I'm a little shithead. Also, we're meant to dissect frogs today, but if you look at my Discord username, I will not do that to my brethren, okay? But I also don't want to look like a pussy. Or... so,
Fair.
What about you? What's your least favorite subject and, story you have behind it? Why?
Well, last year, so here's a no. Actually,
back to the old days.
Yeah, so last year, right, I was year 8, and I had the worst classes. Like, so basically, I'm a drama guy. I like drama, like acting. What we do in like those acting classes and stuff.
I hate that.
But
I have too much stage fright for that shit.
But we had actually I have 2 stories for this class. So for drama, right? We had this teacher.
The first one, and then I'm gonna go to the toilet, and then I'll come back. I want to hear this. That sound. I'm excited, bro.
Well, so the first one, we had this teacher, right? And she was like yours. She was really nice. She was funny and stuff. But as soon as you get her mad, the tiniest drop of making her annoyed, she'll bring out the flames and stuff.
Is she really tall?
She starts
and kind of big and kind of tall.
Yeah. Last name starts with a K. What?
I don't know her name. My drama teacher. I don't know.
Oh. Well,
She's like really tall.
Really? Oh, you might. Does she have blonde hair? Oh, okay, never mind. That's not the teacher I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, I don't think so. I don't know. Anyway,
You like dwarfs Alan. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, she's. I actually don't know how tall she is. She's like 6'3", I think. Maybe somewhere around.
I remember her being taller than Alan. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Alan's like 6'2", almost 6'3".
Everybody in my class has to look up at her as well, like, because I have her for media, and
remember a certain tall teacher in primary school, Mr. and his last name starts with R. Primary school, a really tall teacher, Mr. His last name starts with R. Do not remember. It was like a sports teacher, but then he became the vice principal. You forgot about primary school already, dude.
One of our sports teachers became a what?
Yeah, he used to teach sport, and now he's the vice principal. He's really tall. That just reminds me of how I used to look up at him. I mean, keep going. He was like 6'6" or something. That's crazy. I don't know how tall in feet he was, but I'm pretty sure Teddy was like exactly 200 centimeters. I think that's about 6'6". I could be wrong, but.
Damn. Well, this teacher, I still like the class and stuff, but it's just the teacher made it so much more stressful because we had this one assignment which was like it was basically she gave us it was gonna be really fun and stuff. She gave us these like like children nursery rhymes and stuff, and we're like, okay, that's weird. But then she was like, now I want you to make it like creative, like you can make a song, an art piece, anything just of it, make another nursery rhyme, another story around this or something. You just have to change it
That
up.
would be cool for your mentality,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like the type of person you are. For me, I suck creating things. Like I hate me making something and then I have to show that to other people. I'd rather someone else make it and then I can go, hey, if this is bad, I didn't make it, okay? Leave me
True.
alone.
But me and Isaac, we're gonna make a song, right? And
Hey.
like it was going off sick. I can actually show you what we had for the start. It's a bit cringy, but yeah,
It's based off a kid's nursery rhyme,
yeah,
so
true.
if it wasn't, it would be a bit strange, don't you think?
um, but basically, our year 8 camp was coming up, and our teacher was like, "Oh, because we had one more class until the end of term or the end of the year. I don't know, or maybe end of semester. I don't know which one, but it was there was gonna be a break, right? Like a holiday. So our teacher decided, since we have one last class, right, and uh our camp is coming up right before that class, or not right before that class, but is going to end, and then next week out basically. So we had a class, right, and then it was year 8 camp, and then it was our class again, like drama. So what our teacher decided was to text us all via email. I'm pretty sure via email, or tell us in class. But we got told that we had to finish in that same class. We got told we had to finish whatever we were making in that class, in those 2 periods. Whatever, we couldn't make a whole song in 2 periods with this loud background music, and
Yeah.
we were still writing the lyrics and stuff. So we weren't gonna do this instantly. So I'm pretty sure everybody failed. Like, and yeah, and then after our not retreat, our camp, we came back, and for that drama class, we just did nothing. Like it was we just had nothing. So yeah, um, like we basically just sat there and talked and stuff when we could have finished our stuff, planned ahead, and then yeah, that was just annoying. And then yeah, you go. I'll talk to the podcast.
I'll be right back, boys.
Right, so what's up, y'all? It's just me and you. I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I've been looking at my camera a lot recently, right? And well, like, yeah, but my eyes are. I'm really tired right now, and I was just editing before this podcast, and my eyes are like squinting. So I'm sorry if I just look like high or something. I don't know. But also, if you see me look up here, right, and you see me look up in that direction, just know that there's a screen right here, which like is that has OBS open. So I'll look up here just to see how long we've been recording for, if my mic is loud or if it's quiet, if Frozen's loud or if he's quiet, and this that, and I'll just yeah. That's why I'll look up here, because there's the time. Also, there's me and Frozen. Well, Frozen screen is black right now, so yeah. But anyway, for the Apple Podcast listeners, possibly Amazon Music listeners, and the Spotify listeners, it's kind of useless for me to tell you where I'm looking. Oh, it's just me on the screen. Oh no! Now I'm just gonna. Oh, he's back. Damn, this dude looking like a real Eshe right now. Look at this dude looking like some anime or fucking. Oh wait, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, okay. Wait. So you couldn't hear what I said before? Just 5 seconds ago.
Oh no.
Good.
I heard. Can you hear me? That's it.
Okay. Oh, that's. I just noticed that you had
What
your
did you
earphones in
say?
and you might have heard me. Nothing. Don't worry.
Okay. What's the second story, bro?
So this year, now I feel like it would be way worse for you, but right, so this year we had to, for drama, we had to do,
Oh God.
we were learning about this Shakespeare stuff, you know, so we were learning about like how Shakespeare does his stuff and the Shakespeare language as well, because Shakespeare he talks like he does the thy Romeo, the you know, so basically after like a bit, maybe 2 weeks or something of learning about Shakespeare, our teacher then goes, we're going to do a play. We're like, okay, yeah, what about it? Like, but she was like, we're like literally going to do this. Like, we had to rehearse and stuff, remember our lines, remember actions, and then do it in front of the whole class, right?
Oh, we had a similar thing.
And she was gonna film it. So, what we had to do, right, is we basically, for me, it was I got one of the most easiest roles, but also one of the most stressful roles because
Oh God.
the thing is, I was the first person on stage, right? And okay, how do I explain this? I had to read a whole paragraph, just memorize a whole paragraph, right? And
Oh
go
no.
on stage and stuff and do it like that. And reason why it was so stressful for me, because some of y'all might be like, oh, a whole paragraph, I could do that in like 2 seconds, weak, like what? Basically,
My man say the whole paragraph in 2 seconds. What? Calm down, bro. My man's on some Eminem type shit.
but
Fuck.
it was difficult for me because I missed a lot of my drama classes, so I didn't have much rehearsal to rehearse. Anyway, so I had 3 days because she was like, because I had this class and then the class before us actually doing the big thing, she like she was like, yeah, next week we're gonna actually do it and stuff. One take. We're gonna have one whole rehearsal before it, and then we're doing it. So we were nervous. Okay, sure. And then
Yeah,
that was
I would be too.
one of my rehearsal. I had to read off of the thing, right? And I was terrified because I couldn't read off of the script when I was doing it. So I was just like, you know, screw it. I got to do this, right? And 3 days, 3 nights, I kept rehearsing, and the scariest thing that happened to me while we were actually doing it is I stuttered and I forgot my lines. So I went up and wait, can I remember it? Hold up. Gentles, perchance you wonder on this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. Uh, basically, I just did this whole thing, right? And I then ended up forgetting, I, in the middle of me doing it, I just looked at the ground. I was like, oh god, this is it. She got this on camera, 4K. I'm on this on 4K, and then
Damn, bro, the quality.
I then remember, I'm like, oh, got it. And then I continued, and then I went off, and then just I didn't have to go on stage for the entire time. Rest of the time, I did not have to go on stage. So, yeah. that's basically it. It was stressful for me. So, but hold up. Actually, just real quick. Let me see if I actually got the script. Like if I can. Chance wonder at the show, but wonder on until things pain. This. Wait.
You have the script? The quick story I want to talk about from last year. The first lesson of music class last year at my old school. They were trying to make the whole class sing. And literally, there was one person and the teacher who sang. Everyone else was just quiet. I was just sitting there like, I listened to this song like 5 years ago, and it was okay back then. It was fucking Heathens from 21 Pilot or whatever. And then what happened was, for a fucking, it was like a whole test thing or something through lockdown. We had to use like GarageBand or something and basically record ourselves like a cover of Heathens and play like an instrument. I didn't do it. No, I got fucking bag marks.
I was gonna be impressed if you did. I was gonna be like, "Oh, can you show us?"
And like, because like I don't know how that shit worked. They would use things. I didn't, because I'm pretty sure the work we sent, if a student wanted to, if they tried their hardest, they could get into any other student's work if they tried their hardest. If they were devoted to it, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I mean, actually, according I am on my science Google Classroom this year. Legit, because I came in last, right? I came in recently, right? I just got the teacher role in science. I haven't said anything about it, but I haven't done much. I've gone into some of my friends' like documents while they're working and just typed a bit in it. And I haven't done anything crazy because I don't want the teacher to know. Basically, when I joined, the teacher was too lazy to check if I was put down as a student or a teacher, and I'm a teacher. And also, I got invited to a Year 9 sport Google Classroom. You're in it, I'm pretty sure. At least Isaac is.
Oh,
and I'm in Year 9. I'm in Year 8. And like, I'm still in there to this day, and I got invited a couple of weeks ago. Like, it's hilarious to me. Did you get the script or?
Sorry.
I have another story kind of similar to the. Well, it was not really. You know what? I'm gonna say it anyway. So a little thing was last year, right? One of my friends, you know, me and him, well, nice guys, demon players. There was this teacher, right? And he asked my friends, you know, new students coming to the school, can you, you know, suggest some people? No, they asked if, you know, he can like give him a tour around and stuff, and ask him, you know, they asked him if there are any other people, you know, that would be willing or just would be not a nice person to help them and show them around and shit. And he said me, fucking. And of course, he had to say the girl I had feelings for at the time. It was cringe. I mean, it's not like we walked around like us four, like going, like that didn't happen. But like, I were expected to basically be this guy's friend, right? And you know, he was okay. He was an alright guy, but he's not like out. It wouldn't be a compatible friendship, I don't think. I have nothing against him, but yeah. And it was strange.
Actually,
why he would say me out of all people.
There was quick story, right? So,
and a couple of times I had to sit in this table layout we had. It was terrible. My friend Demon Plays sat next to the new kid, and I had to sit somewhere off away from him somewhere randomly a couple of times.
But sorry, real quick. Once upon a time, I think this was last year or 2 years ago.
To destroy the earth for the money.
2 years ago. But there was this kid, right? And no, I'm not gonna say his name. Let's call him what's the name?
Diary. No,
Harry.
Harry.
Okay.
Harry.
So Harry, right?
Barry.
Which one?
Barry.
Barry. I. So basically, there was this new kid, Barry, and he came in and he was right next to my locker, right? So I was like, all right, and then I was getting my stuff for my first class, or it was the first class, I don't know, but I was just getting my stuff, right? And I get down, start doing my locker code, and then my friend, what's another name?
Fucking Henry.
Henry comes in with Barry, and then they walk to like Barry's locker, which is right next to mine, like literally right next to mine. And I had to deal with Barry for like a few months, and it was so annoying because this dude thought he was my best friend. He thought he, as well as, because he just didn't care about stuff, like not, but he like didn't care about his reputation, right? So there was this person that was right above my locker, and he was like, Sean, come on, just use your locker. And I was like, I'll just wait for them. And then he was like, hey, and he shoved her legs to the side, and he was like, use your locker. And I'm like, the hell?
What? Her legs to the side?
Yeah, so there's this, well, she's now year 11 or year 12. I don't know which one, but
So this guy, you know, that his locker was next to you. There was this girl using her locker above you.
Above me,
and
yes.
he just pushed the
and
girl.
he pushed her to the side. She looked down at him, confused as hell. Confused, like, what?
Bro, if I were that girl, I would have slapped him. I would have been like, fucking move, touch my legs again, you little shit.
And the
slap him up.
The thing is, she was wearing like the school dresses, right?
Oh no.
So he just pushed her, and then he'd sit.
A man would have had the worst reputation ever. I'm just saying.
He sat next to me every class. He was very loud. Everybody in my classroom hated him as well, just because. And also, the thing that pissed me off the most was that, so there was an African girl in my class, right? She moved to Benny Grove, but they probably had the most confrontation in the class, like most conflict, and they kept going back to back. Then one day in woodwork, he just says, I didn't even know what he said, but she was just like, he said something straight up racist to her, and I was like, what? And then she slapped him. Well, she was screaming at him and stuff. She was mad, pissed, and she was going crazy at him. Fair enough. She got kicked out. They both got kicked out of the classroom. Well, no, one of them got kicked out of the classroom.
Was what it said like at least like a joke or funny, or was it just no, or was it just flat out racist?
I don't know. Just he just said that he said something just racist, just straight up.
Yeah, fair enough. First,
yeah. By the way, so there's this audio thing of my lines. You hold on.
Oh.
Alright, okay. So, gentles, perchance you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things plain. This man is Pyramus, if you would know. This beauteous lady, Thisbe, is certain. This man with lime and rough cast doth present wool, that vile wool which did these lovers sunder. And through wool's chink, these lovers are content to whisper. uh. Wait.
Wasn't this a song?
Hmm?
Wasn't this a song?
This a song? What?
Didn't you say that this was a song or something?
No, this is the script that I had to remember. This is the part that I had to remember for like.
Oh, okay.
I
Different
can show
thing.
you the
My
song that I made for my other drama class
bad.
last year.
Sure. Sure.
I'll show you that first. I'll show you that. Hold on. Look. It was actually kind of supposed to be. Pardon me, supposed to be cringy because we're going to do some weird music video for it. But yeah, uh, if I can find it.
To have a kind of similar kind of story than you with that kid. So there's this kid in my class. So basically, when I first met this guy, you know, he sat next to me. He seemed like an okay guy. I had nothing against him. One day, gym, like, we were on his team, and we were playing volleyball. Actually, it wasn't the same day, but like, imagine. And we won, and he literally went on for the rest of the class. There was like 30 minutes left, saying, "We won." And like, I was on the winning team, and I wanted him to shut up. And like, some of my friends on the other team were like, they were getting pissed at him, and rightfully so. Just like, shut the fuck up. And we told him that. Like, we were like, can you stop? And he kept going on. You know, it was like, and I'm like, eventually he got to a point. If you don't stop, I will hit you. And he's like, I'm not scared of you hitting me. And I'm just like, I hit him. I give you not. He was soft as fuck. Like, whenever we meet, tomorrow, I will show you how soft the punch was. He was like, ow, dude. Fuck. He was like, man, you punched hard. And I'm just like, I just sat there laughing, right? Like, I'm not trying to make myself to look like flat out strong or anything, because I don't see myself as that. I'm like average, maybe slightly higher, I don't know. But like, this kid, bro, he does that. He
punch strong.
Yeah, and like, and me and one of my friends were just laughing at him, and so then we walked off. It was the end of the class, you know, after we packed up. We're sitting down. This man walks up the steps, and he's still fucking on about how we won. And I was just like, thinking in my mind, if that teacher wasn't here, I would beat up the shithead, alright? And, like, he wouldn't shut up. Alright, so, and then the next day, well, I don't know if it was the next day, a couple of days later, he sit next to me, chill, just, you know, vibing, and I'm just like, I'm thinking in my mind, this guy has fucking mood swings or something, cunt. And so, you know, that goes on. Another day, he fucking annoys the shit out of me and my friend at recess or lunch. Recess. And then, after lunch, we had math, and he sat next to me, and the whole time, we're working on these module things. I'm pretty sure you do them in math pathways.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sitting there, earphones in, listening to my music, trying to not make a word. I'm like, I don't want no attention, you know? I'm sitting there doing nothing. You know, I really wish I had a ruler to fucking show you how it is, but he's just like, with a ruler, poking my arm. And I pull out one of my earbuds, and I'm like, can you not? And then I stopped, and I went back to my work. He grabs my pencil case slightly and starts slowly moving it. And I pull out my earbud, and I go, hey, I will hit you if you don't stop. And so he stops. And then I'm like, okay, I'll go back to doing my work. 5 minutes later, randomly starts laughing, and then he starts staring at me. He's like, and I'm just like, fuck. I just turned up my music full on as high as I can, right? And then I poke my arm with the ruler again. On my earbud, I punch him in the arm. Yet again, it was not a hard punch. paddle, and he's just like, ow!
Imagine, imagine a minute later when you punch him in his arm, he's like throws out blood. Ah.
Like, I don't punch that hard, that's the thing. Like, and so then I go back to doing my work. You know what this fucker does again? Grabs my fucking, pencil case, and he actually moves it to his table. Rip out my earbud, I slap him on the arm again, grab my pencil case, and then I just sit back down. And then this kid goes out to go to the toilet or something. And my friend was also sitting next to me. And he was one of the friends who was also getting annoyed by this kid. And we switched spots. I was like, I will endure this pain for you. I got you. He had to move into the middle for some reason. Me and him were barely speaking. The teacher was like, no, you're talking too much, not getting any work done. I'm just like, mate, I've done 2 modules this class, leave me alone. But he had to sit in the middle table with the teacher and that. But this kid comes back. And you know what? He's automatically my hand with my arm with a ruler. I got my earbud, and I give him like, bro, do that again, I dare you. And he just gives me this look, and he's like, oh. So I just go back to doing my work. And then he like looks over, you know, his head goes like past my shoulder. He's like he's almost leaning on me. And looking at the table to the right of me, which was where my friend was sitting. And he goes, what's her name?
Male, female? Male, Daniel.
Okay. And he goes, Where's Daniel? And I'm just trying to ignore this kid. Because I've had other experiences with him, and normally when I ignore him, he gives up because he gets bored. And he's like, Where's Daniel? He starts poking my shoulder and shit. I slap his hand. I go back to my work, and he comes in closer right next to me. He's like, Where's Daniel? And I pull out both my earbuds, and I'm like, use your eyes. He was in the middle of the table. He was sitting right behind me, basically. So, my man's retarded. I'm just saying, my boy, Daniel was, like, right next to him. And, like...
I would laugh if you just, like, for no reason in the middle of class, he just got, like, shifted right next to you and just started breathing in your ear. Just for no reason.
So then he goes and sits next to Daniel. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, Daniel, I can't do anything here. So, you know, we go on. I don't think he actually annoyed Daniel that much. And listen, I have another story. Happened on this Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so me, Daniel, Alan, what's a female name?
Tiffany.
And Tiffany, and let's go Jared. We're sitting up in the STEAM building, which is a separate building from most of the stuff. That's what we do.
Real quick. You're hanging out with a female?
It's not like that. It's Alan's
Oh, okay.
And so we're sitting in there, you know, chilling, talking and shit. This kid comes up to the door. We're sitting because in this STEAM building, we do our art, drama, science, stuff like that. In the top room and a little library in there, and there are these glass rooms. And they're meant to be like, so you can't hear anything, and it does help with sound, but you can definitely still hear. And this kid comes, he starts trying to open the door, and Jared, he goes to the door, he starts like holding the door shut, trying to stop him. So, and then this kid that's annoying, did we give him a name, the annoying kid? I don't think so. Well, his name's Archie now. Archie, he's trying to open the door. So I go over there, I help him open the door, right? So we're sitting there. We sit there for like 15 minutes or something. Still trying to go there. Walks off, comes back with a teacher. The teacher goes, "What's going on here?" And we're like, "He's annoying us." Teacher, we have a little chat about whatever's going on, and so he walks away. But then Archie comes back, right? Me, Daniel, and Jared, well, all three of us are sitting at the door. And you see, Archie, he's quite a big fellow. Like, he's not tall, I mean, like, wide. Right, listen, he's shorter than me and he weighs 80 kilos.
How much do you weigh?
Like 50.
What? Damn! Oh my. Okay. Anyway.
Wait, is that less than you thought or more than you thought?
No, I'm just saying. You weigh 50, like around 50.
I know, dude. It's crazy. And like, bro, a couple of weeks ago, at one point, I was weighing 55, bro.
50.
Yeah, at one point. Do you weigh less than me?
Nah, I weigh more. I weigh around like 62, 63 maybe.
So this kid, he's like full on, he's like leaning on the door while trying to open it. And so my two friends before, they were having trouble because, man, 80 kilos trying to open the door. And, you know, so I'm helping him. We're just sitting there. This man, Archie, after 10 minutes or whatever of that, he walks off, goes, writes on a piece of paper, walks up to the window, shows it up, and it says, "I'm sorry, can you let me in?" It says something along those lines, at least. And I just go, "No." I mean, he can't hear me. And he's just like, "Hmm?" And I'm like, "No." And because, like, my man annoys me so much. And I've heard from my friend Daniel that he's been annoying him since last year. And been doing that, basically. So, my man stops this. Archie, he gets rid of he slides in the piece of paper through the door. He like leans in more, full on, like gonna crush the door or something soon. And, like he gets the door slightly and he slides in the piece of paper. We grab it and we're just like, bruh. And I think, don't quote me, my memory's really bad. I'm pretty sure my friend broke the piece of paper. Like cracked it up. Anyway, basically. Archie
I want to see someone break paper. Yeah.
Archie was trying to open this door for the whole of lunch. 50 minutes. He was sitting there trying to open it.
I want to see Archie do some sort of like flying bird kick and just run into the door.
And then saying, oh wait, I think I said this happened on Thursday. I'm pretty sure this happened Wednesday. But then on Thursday, my man's back, bro. At lunch, we're chilling up in the Steam building again. Me, Daniel, Alan, did I say Tiffany? That was her name, right?
Tiffany.
Oh no. Yeah. And we're all chilling. We'll just vibing. My man comes in. He walks in. He just starts annoying us. And like me and my boy Daniel and fucking Jared, we were just playing meme videos and shit. There's this one thing of these kids rapping, and they're like, "I went to Africa a week ago, killed a lion, then I killed a goat. It was beautiful." Kept playing that. And like, we were annoying this kid. So like, you know, we were trying to annoy him. We're like, "Yeah, how does this feel?" So, did I say Alan was here?
Yeah.
I want to retract that, okay? He wasn't here for the sakes of whatever. Another name is going to be Max. At this point, Max is in here, right? With this music and stuff, it's annoying him, and you know, like my bad. I at some point I end up stopping it, but I keep annoying this kid. And according to my friend Daniel, this kid. He got up and actually wait. No. He apparently stuck his hand in his pants. And then my man started, like, touching our fucking pencil cases and shit. Yeah, and me and my friend Daniel, we started, like, whacking him with our pencil cases. Obviously holding them from the opposite end from where he touched it. But, like, it... And, like, I partly feel bad for this kid because I'm sure why he's like this is because he doesn't have many or any friends. I don't know. Apparently he's friends with Alan, and I don't know.
I didn't think so.
After that lunch, Alan, he seemed pissed at me. I don't know if it was we're playing that music and I were annoying him, which I don't know. He was wearing earphones, and I ended up stopping when he asked me, or if he was mad at me for annoying. I think of this kid Archie. I don't know. And it was sitting next to Archie at religion. He just walked straight past my seat, the seat next to me. I was sitting alone. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh wait, are they
we're
actually
good
friends?
now. I don't know.
Oh.
See, I think Alan, he's just being nice. I could be wrong. Don't quote me. It's just they don't seem like the people that would get along.
Yeah. So
And Alan has definitely changed over the years, though. But yeah, you know, they'll sing together. I mean, it's whatever. But this is all that's happened so far with this kid. My friend Daniel has literally threatened to beating up this kid a couple of times when he's been annoying him. And I've said to my friend Daniel, if he's ever annoying you, tell me I'm beating that fucker up. I'm just saying, and I've talked to my parents about it, right? And I'm like, if I ever get in trouble for beating someone up, right? I'm saying it's going to be Archie, and it's going to be for this reason.
And it's gonna be worth it.
yeah. And like, my parents were trying to tell me to tell teachers and shit, and I'm like, I shouldn't have to. The thing is with Archie, what he does is he annoys us. He makes us like hit him or something, and then he goes cries off to other teachers. And I don't know if it's intentional. Every teacher he's gone to have been a teacher that for some reason just hates me for no reason. Or there's no way for me to do anything against it. Like if it was a teacher that liked me, or was even neutral, it would be fine. But like you see, my what's the word? Fuck. Reputation is nothing basically. It's not good. It's not bad. I'm pretty sure I'm just known as that kid, that edgy kid with long hair. That's it. I'm happy with that, honestly. I just don't want to hear, like, apparently, at the school I used to go to, apparently there's a rumor about me, like, fucking, sexually assaulting a girl or something and touching her and shit, which I didn't do. I would never do something like that. That's disgusting.
You know, you do sound like the type of person to do that, you know. No, I'm joking.
But, like, apparently that was a rumor, and I was so surprised. Like, I haven't really done anything. I'm just that quiet kid, okay? You're gonna spread rumors about me, like, bringing guns to class or something. You know, at least something a quiet kid would normally do, you know? But, like, yeah, that lit me up. Oh, let's hear this song, bro.
Oh, yeah. So, you wanna hear some fire? By the way, this is about, Little Red Riding Hood, you know? Right, so yeah. Oh, that's kind of loud. Hold on.
I can't actually hear it yet. It would be funny.
Hmm?
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I'm hearing this every couple of seconds.
There was Little Red. She sat up to her grandma's house when grandma was sick and bad. She went into the forest with a pocket full of bread. She ran into the dip back wolf. Where you going? She said, go to my grandma's house. Carl stopped and talked. Said, right a sneaky wolf made a plan and then I went to bed. Ray got to grandma's house. She saw her in bed. What big eyes, here's a teeth you have up on your head.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh god. I don't actually know about this school much. Do rumors come like a lot of rumors a thing at this school go to now?
A bit. Most of them are just like, okay, like, but there have been a lot of massive rumors before.
I heard there's some like fake ass rumor shit that one of my friends Daniel actually apparently there's a rumor or something that like he raped a girl or something like that when that wasn't true. He would never. Like my man's just a chill guy. And like I don't know, it's strange, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird rumors that go around and stuff.
Are there any rumors about me?
Yeah, of course, yeah. There's two.
Right, what?
Oh, one was just that like you bring a sickness into the school, and another one was that you like go into a fight. No, I'm joking. There's no rumors about you. It's not.
I was about to say. Okay, but yeah, there's no rumors about me. That's literally my point of my reputation is nothing. I'm happy with that, dude. One kid's hating me, you know? I prefer kids to like me, but I'd rather people not care about me than hate me, you know? Yeah, the school stories.
I think Alan has been through probably the craziest rumors through the school. Because especially you've been told about this girl, but she was basically called like the school thought.
Oh, K, right? It's KK.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. The same starts with K, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Well, KK, that really works. Yeah, just don't say the actual name here. KK.
What does that have to do with Alan, though?
Well, they got into a bit of tussle, and they really didn't like each other. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've heard stuff like that from Alan a bit.
Yeah, and they also Alan was probably the one to mainly expose her and stuff in front of everyone. Yeah. We never know if it was true because she never actually said anything about it.
I remember hearing something that she was saying she was pregnant or something.
That's definitely a lie.
Yeah. How old is she? She's like the same age as us, right?
Yeah.
Like 14? Bruh.
And then she would have been like 13 when everyone was saying that she was pregnant.
You've met this girl, right?
Yeah, almost.
Is she actually like an arsehole or like?
No, she's cool. She's cool. I have her on Snapchat and stuff, so we don't really talk too much, but still, like
Okay.
But
I'm getting ads from the podcast right now. I'm just saying.
Snap! Snap!
Second ad, bro. Got one just before, dude.
Let's go.
Money Pog.
Pog champ.
What else there is to talk about at school? What's your favorite subject?
Favorite subject.
Yes, sir.
Favorite subject. Media.
Media. Okay, that's cool.
What about you?
Fuck. This is hard.
What is it? Because you don't like subjects, or you really like a lot of them?
It's just like most of the subjects are just meh to me.
No.
They're okay. I feel like I'm gonna get bullied for this. I'm gonna get hated. There's gonna be some people, some friends from real life are gonna call me a fucking retard. But I think math.
Oh.
Listen, okay, reasoning being, I'm decent at math, okay? I'm alright at math. I'm no god, but like, the basic things, I feel I'm really confident at them. Also, half the time what we do in class is just do modules, and I get to listen to music the whole time. So music is good.
I honestly, it was kind of the same
The teachers,
for me as well. Because for our teachers, they're really funny and stuff, so they make it more enjoyable. As well as so I feel like you're gonna year 9 math is cool and stuff because you don't have to do math pathway anymore. But it's just that you can't listen to music anymore. Like, well, sometimes you can, but damn. Sometimes you can, but just sometimes it's mostly like because you're mostly listening to them writing stuff down and stuff, so you don't really get too much like you get work given to you, but you don't get and it's also tiring and stuff. So
I think I hate what teachers say is when they say that we need to do something for a reason to get prepared for in the future. Yeah. Then when something else comes up, they're like, no, we don't need that yet. We'll do that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
For an example, for the first one, the other day we were sitting in religion, right? We're just writing down stuff from documents and whatever, getting information about, I think it's Hinduism. I think that's what we're doing now. And she's like, no music. And the whole class is like, why? She's like, well, you see, if you go to year 12 and if you're in my class, while doing tests, you're not allowed to listen to music.
Tests.
Yeah. And first of all, there's so many ifs there. First of all, if you're gonna go to year 12, if you're gonna get in her class,
a test. Okay, first of all, obviously you're not gonna be able to listen. A test.
Yeah.
You can't
I understand not being able to listen to music in a test, but
a test is a trash example.
That's in 4 years.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm gonna fucking go to year 12, mate. I know I should, but I don't know if I want to.
That's
any things you like to say about anything that teachers do that annoy you?
Well, first of all, I wanna quickly put out there. Should I start putting music in the podcast? But not like this type of like those like lo-fi vibe musics while we talk.
Yeah, you make it pretty quiet too.
Yeah, and it'll just be like there in the background where you have to really focus on it to listen to it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then so. This might start being a podcast, maybe even it's in this one. You never know.
Maybe.
But
things teachers do that you hate.
Oh, things teachers do that I hate. What? Especially when they tell us that like you can't do this because it makes you focus less. And they don't know and it's been like however years since they've done it
stuff like that. It's like it's subjective, different people learn better in different ways. Some person's gonna learn better on their own. Well, for me, I do not. I feel like I don't know. I mean, obviously we're in year 8 now. We should be able. Well, I'm in year 8. You're in year 9. But now we should at least somewhat understand what environment we work well in. To some degree. I'm not saying you know everything about it, but to some degree. I guess that's the thing, but teachers, man.
Oh, especially so. Real quick for some of you guys, if you don't know, so I'm actually a year younger than my expected level.
It's the same age as me.
Yeah, I'm the same age as Frozen.
Grade higher.
Yeah, and so I'm doing
And I'm not dumb, okay? I'm in the normal class, right?
It's just that because I'm born from England, we start school when we're 4. In Australia, they start when they're 5. So, the thing is, a lot of people in my class, we've been like, they're younger than they should be, or they're older than they should be. Either way, like it's mixed age. But what is you doing? Anyway, but I had a chat with my teacher and stuff, and we're talking. The subject gone to how I'm a year younger, and then I was joking around and stuff, and I was like, surely I should like get some sort of easier like work, or maybe most of us should get easier work and stuff.
Was she just like,
you
no, yeah, okay.
And no, she gave me she literally lectured me on why I shouldn't get easier work. I was joking, and I was saying it sarcastically. I was like, and she also knows that I joke around a lot for no reason.
Did you tell her that you were joking?
Well, I couldn't while she was like talking, and then it was just gonna be awkward, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go. I had to stand there for like 10 minutes or so of her just being like, oh yeah, no, you should really take it more seriously, because you can actually more advance in your learning to get to a higher place in education and be at a more advantage from, instead of your age, but instead from your knowledge. And I'm like, what? I had to
shut up, bitch.
And we were actually having a good conversation and stuff. She was complimenting me on how I was going with our class and stuff. And then, yeah, no, had to stand there for like 10 minutes.
I hate that. When you say something is a joke, and people, I mean, obviously everyone does it, and sometimes it's hard to tell. Like, it's not a thing that can be helped sometimes, but like it's still a thing that annoys me a lot. When I'm making a joke and someone thinks I'm serious, and then yeah.
Oh my. 1 hour and 40 minutes we've been going on for.
Hey, 2-hour podcast!
That is...
Longest episode, by the way.
It's like 1 hour 37 minutes, but still. Yeah.
Let's get this to 2 hours, bro.
2 hours, jeez, alright. We are still running at 60 frames. Let's go. We are going off. Let's go. Make sure you download this.
Is there a well, at least from at my old school last year, I'm not talking about primary school, I mean last year in year 7. For the viewers at least, there was, obviously main groups of people the unpopular kids, the popular kids, people that are just assholes, so they're unpopular. Then, kind of people that kind of hang out with them. And a thing I've noticed is, at least in my class, there's less of in groups. There's not really many people that are just flat out like they have no friends besides Archie, and there's this other kid that tries to hang out with the popular people and just get kicked out. But it's like, as long as you don't be an actual asshole or you're not being retarded, you're generally not just gonna get picked on for no reason. I've heard from Alan that most people at this school are like pussies or whatever, and like won't fight or whatever. And I believe that, to be honest. I haven't seen a single proper fight at this school yet. Like, I'm just saying, bro. My old school people were like, it was Fight Club, dude.
You know what? I'm actually gonna give you a story about fighting. Oh wait, no, I already told this. Never mind. Okay. Oh well, I told it on the first episode, but that episode got deleted.
Oh, let's go. Tell me, bro.
Well, so basically, give me a name.
Let's go with Harry.
Harry, okay. This is gonna be like a short story, just highlights. Basically, Harry was annoying my friend Isaac. We got into after maybe 2-3 weeks, I don't know how long, I can't really remember, but we ended up getting into a little scrap. Then at the end of the day,
kid.
Huh?
Glasses. Do I know this kid who had glasses?
No.
It's kind of cool. Okay. It's not right. Okay.
Oh, Isaac's kid glasses too. But never mind.
No, but like the guy that was annoying him.
Oh, no, he's
And
tall, but he
as
doesn't
well.
have glasses.
Okay.
Um. Anyway, he also got a mullet, which pain. So we got into a little scrap, and anyway, at the end of the day, uh, Alan heard of this, and then he got into a scrap with him, and then yeah.
Alan, top guy, honestly. It's great, dude.
Anyway, that's basically the story.
Okay.
Um,
There aren't many fights that happen at the school, right?
no, not really. Only like arguments, and that's probably it.
Has any like fist fights happened this year? Any proper fights?
Fist fights? Nah, actually, well, like tackling. That's probably it.
Okay.
Someone got pissed at another dude, and then he just like on the oval, he just like they were like shouting at each other, and he just like tackled him down. That's probably it.
Get on the floor!
Not really, yeah, no really fist fight, no fist fights really. Oh, you know, this is gonna be a pain to upload, cause it's gonna take so long.
Should we end it? Or...
No, we can continue. We can continue.
Yeah, okay. Other school things to talk about it. Talk about. What's a story that could be entertaining or just flat out cringe? You have any ideas? Happened at school or involving people with school? Do you have any ideas of like things to talk about that have like happened at school or with people who go to school with us?
Well, once one of our teachers cried.
And?
Oh, actually, in year 7, one of our teachers cried as well, and one this year.
What happened?
So, basically, in year 7, our Japanese teacher, she was like, basically, she was talking about how the bombing in Japan and stuff, and she was talking about how the monumental day was coming soon. And then she broke down in the middle of class. One of our students, or one of my classmates got up and went hugged her, went back into the seat and stuff. It was very wholesome.
A bombing happened, so I'm guessing that she lost someone or something.
I don't think she just felt a lot of empathy for the bombing, but yeah.
Nice, Bert.
Yeah. This year as well. So basically, previously in the podcast, I was talking about how my math teachers were funny. I went through it really quickly. I breezed through it, but I said how they were funny people and stuff, and they make math more enjoying. Well, once that they were like they got this they got this like song that was talking about math, and it was more of a just way to get us more intrigued into the song and stuff. And it was talking about, I think, Pythagoras theorem. But one of the teachers, so basically real quick, we have joint, like, so there's two year 9 classes, right? And on certain days, we'll join them together, and then we'll just learn together and stuff. One of those days, they brought up a like music video thing, and then one of the teachers was like, "Oh yeah, I was the person who did the visual effects for it," and the other teacher was did the actual lyrics, and then they were joking around and stuff, and then they're like, anyway, enjoy. Make sure you listen to the lyrics by the way and stuff. It can really help you. And then they played the song. Like at nearing around the end of the week, the second teacher, the teacher that teaches my class separately, but the basically okay. Give me two names.
What gender?
One male, one female.
Okay. Male is James. Female can be Charlotte.
Wait, Scarlet or Charlotte? Which one?
Charlotte.
Okay.
Shaw.
Shaw, right?
Charlotte.
Shaw. Okay. Alright. So.
Right, matters. Yeah.
Basically, so. Well, it was James, right?
Yeah, James. James is
So,
Charlotte.
Mr. James was. Yeah.
Favorite teacher, bro. Holy shit.
Mr. James, he was like, oh yeah, he was the guy who was the saying, yeah, me and Mrs. Charlotte, we made the song, blah blah blah. Then, nearing around the end of the week, Mrs. Charlotte had a foods class because she teaches foods as well, and like cooking and stuff, I guess. And the kids in that class, they were like, by the way, your song was trash. It was atrocious. They were joking around and stuff, but they were like really insulting her and stuff. And they were like,
Yeah.
well, this is what I was told, but because I'm not in that reads class, but
Oh, okay.
they were like, oh yeah, it was really bad and stuff. And then she started tearing up and stuff, and then.
Shit.
Yeah, and then she was
It
like,
feels so bad.
and then she just continued teaching them, I'm assuming, and yeah, that's the empathy of the story. Anyway,
I actually remember a teacher crying last year, but I forget what it was about. She like started tearing up, and like she wasn't like full on. So I go, it was like eyes start watering, like her face was kind of all red, and like we're talking about some serious topic. I forget what. I think it was like people dying from corona or something. Maybe her grandma passed away or something. I'm not sure, but she was like crying from it. I don't know.
yeah. Oh, also, did I tell you this? I don't know. I hope that I didn't talk about this already, but basically, once upon a time, I was in. Oh no, I didn't say it on the podcast. That's someone else. Pardon me. I was in Kmart and I was buying someone a birthday present. And surprisingly, their birthday was 2 days away from yours. So, yeah, I really spent a lot of money on that week and I did not like it. Anyway, so I bought them a present and
At
then
my party, bro.
then I was starting to head to the cash register, or like the self checkout place thing. And this old couple, they were walking by, and they like knocked this plant, and it fell and it just smashed. And then they were confused, concerned. They were like, "Oh no, what do we do?" And then a lot of people were staring at them, like just stopped and started staring at them, including me, because I was like,
bro, come on.
yeah, it was completely smashed and stuff. And then this employee came up, and then I'm pretty sure they were confused as well on what to do. So they were like, "Oh, could you just please stay here real quick? I'll be back." And then they went to get another person, probably like the manager or something. But while they were gone, I just left because I couldn't be bothered, and it was none of my business. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's.
Okay, I have a really cringy story to tell. Okay.
Right.
And you know, it's a podcast. I feel like it's time for that to happen. Okay. So last year, my old school, there was this certain female that I may or may not have had a thing for her. Give me a name. Imagine goes out the right name.
The only name is Tiffany. Let's go Tiffany.
Tiffany, all right. She was a pretty good looking girl, all right. I were one of them weird kids just sitting in class and get distracted and go and just start staring, weird, but I'm sorry, all right, I can't. So one time at lunch, I think it was, right, I was putting my stuff away in my locker. Tiffany, she starts walking towards me, and she starts like waves and says hi, and I'm like, I start walking forward, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then she gives me this weird look, and I turn around, and her friend was like beside me, and she just like gives me this weird look, and they walk off, and I sit there blushing like mad. I'm just like, fuck. I haven't had spoken to her many times, and this has been one of the only experiences.
Oh.
And it was so I haven't spoken to her. I tried to on Snapchat to talk to her about it or something. I forget. No, I would probably just like, hey, she pretty nice, bro. Talk to me. Like, yeah, and it was just cringe. It's like, I am so bad at talking to the person that is on my radar. Let's say, one time I got paired with her in sport, right? And it was a double period, and we said nothing the whole time. We're doing, I forget what we were doing, but it was something that was like passing a ball to each other or something. And the only thing that would happen is when one of us would do like a really bad throw, we would like laugh at ourselves. That would be like the only thing. Besides that, it was complete silence, and it was so cringe, dude.
Actually,
I barely.
Continue.
Barely spoke to this person, right? The only reason why she might not have actually hated me is I have two friends, or at least used to. One of them were at least still cool, but and they were like friends with her in the past or still are or something, and that was the only thing that kept my courage going. I'm like, bro, I got this, and didn't have it.
Two things, because your story reminded me of another one, but I still have her added on Instagram as well. That's crazy.
She accepted a random guy, even not me.
I still have her. We have said a word, but still, it's kind of random. Why she? Yeah. Anyway, so once upon a time in primary school, right? Because I'm such a lateral guy.
By the way, guys.
Someone revealed to me that I was their crush. It was very awkward at the time and stuff. So yeah. Anyway.
So a girl confessed to you, damn. She got balls, dude.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know what to do. Sorry.
That's just my dream, bro. I don't have the guts to confess to no one.
By the way, I've confessed to two people. So I'm shut down every time. So it's sad. Yeah. Anyway, in year 7.
Confess to anyone.
Well, she confessed to me in year 5, and I think year 5 or 6. I think year 5 because I wasn't friends with you yet. So yeah, you're year 5. Yeah. So in year 7, we then were in the same class and stuff, and didn't really think much of it. It was we were still friends and stuff. Not friends we talk every day, say what's up. It's that, hey, what's up? How are you? It's a nice type of friend, when we run across each other.
We talk once a week or whatever.
Yeah.
That was me with some of my primary school friends. Like last year, it was just so awkward. Oh, and going back to that whole thing last year, I liked to gym because that was the only time I had interactions with that person. She like it would just be like we were playing like dodgeball or something. I'd get like 3 balls and I'm like, I don't need these, and I'll be like, you want this? And she'll be like, all right. And like I would be even off that, I would just be like thinking in my mind. Interactions. Like, oh fuck's sake. The path, right? I literally hate whoever in primary school. I was such a moron. Last year, it's like he's an alright guy, but like he made some dumb decisions.
Yeah.
That whole thing's really awkward.
I feel sometimes when you like do something for your crush, it like just everybody, you just feel like everybody now knows that they're your crush or something.
Yes.
Like,
I mean it doesn't. No one focuses on me at all.
Yeah, like when they're like, oh Sean, could you get my pencil because I dropped it, sorry, and then I'll be like, okay, sure, I'll get it, and then I just feel like everybody's staring at me in class, and they're like, oh yeah, he's like,
dude, literally one time, this Tiffany girl that I had a thing for, one time she dropped a pencil, and literally my instincts were just like, I literally like full on dream speed run, grabbed the pencil. I got up and I'm like, here you go. And she gave me this weird look, but she's like, thanks. And
dream
like,
speed.
and fucking the demon plays afterwards. I'm pretty sure he was calling me a simp and shit, unless this was another time. Like, oh dude. And after that, because it was just instincts kicked in, but then after I gave it to her, I was like, my face went all red. I'm like, okay, everyone knows, dude. What the hell?
Drop the pencil, get it yourself, and just walks up.
If people did know, they didn't care. I'm pretty sure people didn't know besides my friend. But like, bro, that was.
Yeah.
Can't interact with people, bro. Have any other cringy, funny crush stories? We're talking about this.
Well, I got paired with a girl who admitted that to my high school crush, and then she talked to me about it again. Like she was in primary school, she mentioned about it, and then he was like, yeah, you're my crush, blah blah blah. And she did it in the most slick way ever as well. Yeah, it was crazy. It was me, her, and then someone else. And then we were sitting in I don't know what we were doing, but I know that we were just sitting and stuff. I think it was like
awkward confessing while there's two other people, while there's another person there.
Well,
I would think about confessing, right? But I would never think about confessing while someone else is there. Like that ain't happening.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like it was their best friend, I think. I believe.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, they were really close friends either way. So yeah. Anyway, so in year 7, we were doing dodgeball. We then went from dodgeball to like dodgeball type games and stuff, and then it went to like capture the flag, right? And then so I was being the sickest dude I can. Somehow there's like the jail, then there's like the free spot, and then there's like a little ring where the other people's flags are up, whatever, the tag things. Anyway, I like go around the side, and then I like go around all the edges and stuff, and then I get one of the flags, I run back, and then like so I get one of the flags, I run to like this safe spot that's in the corner, and then like there's like 2 people right there, right? And then and all the other people are rather like trying to get to our side or already on our side in the safe spot, and she.
Oh my god, dude! I think. Oh wait, never mind. I'll say after. Continue.
She runs in and like sacrifices herself for me, and then like the two people that are on me like get her and then like bring her to their jail, and then while they're taking her there, I run out, but one of like the other team get me before I can get like leave, and then I get taken to the jail, and it's just us two there. So I'm just sitting, and then I'm waiting for someone to like come to the jail, get me out and stuff, and then she like gets closer to me. I'm like, okay, this is alright. Maybe she just wants to like move, like get comfortable, because I'm sitting up against the wall. She was sitting in the middle, so she sits up against the wall as well. So I'm just sitting there, bored, and then she gets even closer to me. I'm like,
there, that's the lock. Holy shit!
Alright, and then she says, "Hey, Sean," and I'm like, I really don't want to talk right now. It's the morning. I'm tired. Hey.
Did you say that?
No,
you don't want to talk? Okay,
I'm just saying that it's the morning. I don't really want to talk. It's like Tuesday or something. I don't know, but it's Tuesday or Thursday. I don't know, but I think it's a Tuesday. Anyway, I was like, hey, yeah, what's up? And then she was like, I want to talk to you about like year 5. I think it was year 5. And then I was like, oh no, okay. As soon as she says that moment comes onto my mind about when she confessed, and she was, I really don't want to be put in this situation. It's the morning. I'm tired. I'm not in the mood to talk. I want school.
The question is though, did you like this girl?
No,
I'm guessing not.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I like she was a cool person and stuff, but it was just yeah. Anyway, she's like, sorry. Should I
still feel the same way as I do back then?
No, but how do I put this? Okay, so basically, because she talked for a bit, so she was basically just like, just want to apologize and stuff. I get if you don't like me back and stuff, and I'm over here just, I don't know how to react. How do you react to that? Well, yeah. Do you smile? Do you frown? Do you like just seem interested? I'm half asleep. I can't do any of those emotions right now. So like, she's expecting me to, I don't know, but like she's like, yeah, blah blah blah, and then out of mercy, Isaac, it's me, Isaac comes out, gets me from the jail, MVP! And is like,
the real MVP.
Yeah, he's like, oh yeah, I'll come back. I was just about to say her name. Okay. Anyway, he's like, oh yeah, I'll come back. I'll try to get you as well. I'll be like, I was like, oh yeah, same. And then we run, and then we're on the other side now, and then we like wait a few minutes, and then we go back, and then try attempt it, get her back out, and then I just avoid her for the rest of the day, and then that's the end of the story. What you were gonna say?
What I want to do one time is I want to like pay someone to like animate one of these stories. Dude, that'd be so cool.
Right?
Like, I need to get like a PayPal, bro. I'm just saying, I need to start making some bank to do that.
Bro, you know,
that would be so cool. I was just imagining your story, what you were saying, like animated, dude. Like, oh damn, I'm gonna do that.
If I could animate, I would so animate a lot of these stories. Like, bro, straight up.
But I'm just saying, bro, you be like a magnet, bro. Magnet to these females. You see, the thing with me is I have no luck IRL, but online, for some reason, I'm actually kind of popular. Like, I've been talking on Discord and shit. I feel like combined chick and shit. I don't know. And like, there were these like there were these 2 girls that liked me the one time, and it was really awkward. But I'm just saying, I've had like 4 people online like me. That's an infinite number amount more than in real. No, that's a lie.
I think
I've had 1 female like me in real life.
the reason why.
That I know
Wait,
of.
really?
Yeah.
Like,
Remember, her name starting with C. Remember in primary school? Like me.
okay.
Like that I know of.
Do you,
I'm just saying, people might like me more in real life. I'm just saying, bro. There might be some female that be like, he's pretty good looking. Senpai.
But wait, do you ever talk to her anymore?
What? No.
But what was I saying actually?
Kind of awkward since I dumped her, to be honest. Since then, after that.
But I think that people like you more online because you seem more like opposite of shy. What's opposite of shy? Like outgoing. You know, like
Yeah.
you know, because
like even in like these podcasts and videos, right? I seem really energetic. I seem like such a talkative person.
But you should see him at school. Oh my,
yeah,
this man
dude,
sits.
this thing was short. You know how quiet I am at school now. Last year it was like that, but twice as quiet. I'm just saying it was worse last year. Like now it's like, you know, I got Alan, I got Daniel, I got, you know, friends. Before I had like 2 friends at my old school.
Yeah,
So it's like, you know, people aren't like, there's not a person that I actually hate at this school. There's that one kid that keeps annoying me, but like I don't hate him. I'm just like, you're annoying prick. Yeah, Archie.
Yeah. But yeah, this dude right here, he like just he only hangs out with the friends that he made. I need to greet you to
I
more
want to
people.
make more friends, but I don't know how to meet more friends, you know. That's why when I was talking about that the sport thing with that guy who was like, you know, man, you're not cool, the hoodie, and when people started talking to me afterwards, like I was so surprised. I was like, hey, is this person sticking up for me or something? And then another time, one of the same person, a female by the way, so I'm just saying she might have a thing. I doubt it, but like it was something with me and Daniel, that's not his actual name, but that's what his name was in the other stories. And Daniel and I were kind of involved. We were having like kind of, it wasn't beef, but like some kind of, well, it was beef, but it was more annoying kind of thing. Like I don't know, people were annoying us, we were kind of annoying them. And this female, I'm just saying, she walked up to us and she was, I forget exactly what she says, but she was sticking up for us kind of, but telling us that, you know, we're kind of in the right, kind of. I was just like, you're like, I'm just saying, she's a pretty good looking gal, I'm just saying.
You know what? Tuesday, do you want to meet more people?
Okay.
Do you want more friends? What age group? Because I know too many 16-year-olds and 15-year-olds and stuff.
I would like to meet people the same age as me.
Same age. Oh.
But if not, year 7 to year 9.
Aye, 17. I'll try. I'll see what people.
Oh no.
You might make some new friends, you know.
Maybe. I just find it really awkward talking to people. When I was talking about that history thing, I was saying how bad I were at history and this thing earlier, whatever, of how we're only confident about 2 answers, or in a group. I'm just saying, this girl was in the same group with me, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I'm about to pull up. But like,
with the
940
Glock.
If you get that reference, you're real.
Yeah, you're a real.
But like, it was really awkward. I were in a group with these 3 girls, and I was just sitting there. And 2 of them, this girl that was sticking up for me and her friend, they were talking a lot. And there was this other chick just sitting there, not really saying much. And she, like, saying what she thought every now and then. I was just sitting here and I was like, sweating. I'm like, female interaction might happen.
Female voice engaged. Hearing female identification.
Hi, how's it going?
Were you the only boy in the group?
Yeah, there were
Oh,
4
snap.
people, and I was the only guy in the group, and I didn't really know any of these females at all. Like there was that girl that was like kept kind of sticking out for me, and she was in there. So I mean,
Teacher did you dirty.
moves, bro. No, the thing was, I was originally meant to be in Daniel's group, but because me and him we kept talking a lot in history humanities. I say a lot with quotations because it wasn't really that much. It's like the times when she would turn over and look at us. That's when we would start talking randomly. It'd be a complete coincidence, but it would be like every like couple of minutes we'd have like a conversation. It would go for like 2 minutes or something. But then we'd do our thing. So I got in that, and then she's just like, yeah, no. Because how she picked our groups, we walked around, there was like 4 groups or something. She was like giving people numbers, and the number you got into the group, and I got 3, and I'm kind of got played dirty, but if I played my cards, coulda, you know what I'm saying, bro. I'm just saying, with that female, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I coulda made some moves.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure everybody in your class has already has a based opinion on you now. By now, they're probably like, "Oh yeah, Tate, yeah, oh yeah, he's like that quiet kid in the back that, you know, he's friends with Daniel, right?" And they're like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, you see, it's actually weird getting to. Because the school I used to go to, everyone was a lot more aggressive and mean. But now there was this one kid in my class, and I thought he was an asshole. And he was friends with Alan. And one time in science, I was sitting. I finished my work. I was just playing cool math games or something. And he walked over to me, sat next to me, and we had a full-on conversation. And I'm like, damn, this guy's actually a decent guy. Damn, I thought he was a bad human being, but he's alright. And like, he's a cool dude. I mean, and he's popular. I'm just saying, the fact that he came up and spoke to me means that he doesn't hate me.
Oh well.
I'm getting in the big leagues now, boys.
That happened to me with a teacher. Because once I didn't actually know if this was the same teacher. I don't know, but so in year 7 or 8, I think it's 7 because we had immunizations, which is basically just a needle you get taken into your arm, and then yeah. But for the rest of the day, we got to do these activities and stuff, and then we got to do my like class or group. I'm pretty sure group. We went and did art and stuff, which was just like drawing for around 45 minutes and stuff. And then our teacher was the teacher that like was for our group. They were really strict, and they were like, yeah, you guys can't talk, only small whispers, and you cannot get above. Like, she was really strict with the talking and stuff. And then this year she ended up being like my photography teacher, and she's like really nice and cool and stuff. So I don't know if she's the same person, like if those two are the same people, or if it was just like if I mistaked her name for someone else or something.
I have a story, something like that. Okay, so last year, my English teacher, I wasn't the greatest fan of her. She didn't like me, you know, it was like, meh. And some week, we had a substitute teacher. Well, we were meant to. This girl walks in, looks exactly the same as the English teacher before, and I'm just like, okay, it's the same girl, whatever. Bullshit. But then she's really nice, and I'm like, wait, huh? And then I see my English teacher walking down the hall, and I'm like, wait.
Oh, she got a clone.
Hey. It's like they looked really similar. Like, if someone told me they're identical twins, I would have believed them. Like, it was crazy. Like, they were wearing different outfits, and that was about it, really. That was different. That I know of, at least. And, like, you know, this new teacher, I wish she was my main teacher, bro. She was so much nicer.
Oh, 2 hours, by the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Gang.
We swiped the floor with the length of that other one of last episode. I love how so far each episode's getting longer and longer. First episode was like 30, then it was 80, and then now.
And I was like 2 hours.
Yeah, dude.
1
120 minutes. Oh damn, that means 40 more minutes than last time. Jesus.
Oh, jeez. I am not doing a 3-hour podcast, Frozen. No, we're not going up to 3 hours, okay?
No, you're not. Okay.
Depends if it's for a special, okay? But
Okay.
3 hours of my day. Actually, maybe. Depends how I'm feeling.
Okay.
So, as well, tomorrow, okay? This might actually be uploaded when we're doing the vlog as well, because rendering and
It's
stuff.
quite long, so yeah.
So that's probably, pardon me, gonna be a bit of a problem, bit of a tussle.
And I think I forgot to mention. Remember how I was talking about this girl who was sticking up for me? She was sticking up for me and my friend, and we're kind of having an argument with someone who he was kind of her friend or whatever. They've at least sat next to each other. So I'm just thinking like, hey, I'm just saying. I mean, it's all, I doubt it.
Pants.
But I'm just saying, if I want to, I know a guy who is like friends with her, and so if I wanted to try and make a move, I'm just saying, I could like get the normal. I mean, it's not a main priority for me. If it happens, it happens. But
I'm going to make this anti-social human. This to a more social, popular kid.
Anyways, just say I'm ready to say as soon as we stop recording, someone is gonna ask me who this female is. And I'm prepared. I don't actually know her last name, but I know her first name. I know she has a brother, and I know his name, but that's all.
Oh, I might possibly know the brother. We'll see. But
Any other stories?
Oh, also, I'm with this making you social. This is gonna be like a 1 day transformation, body transformation, 24 hours. Like one of those. It's gonna be like instead of Tate's friends with Sean, it's gonna be Sean's friends with Tate. What? In 1 day.
Damn, that's
I'm gonna
crazy.
do that 1 day. The hell?
Alright, so how long's the podcast been going for?
It has been going for 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Alright, I think we should wrap this up. You agree?
Alright, for sure.
Alright.
You go ahead.
Alright, guys, thank you guys for tuning into this podcast. We have another one coming out it'll probably be recorded tomorrow at this point. But we have another one that we are going to be recording on the 13th of June. Features, maybe two features, maybe one, maybe zero, hopefully at least one. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening to our boring school stories. I think some of them were entertaining and interesting. And just watch. I'm gonna be watching myself in this YouTube thing. I'm gonna be watching myself cringe about talking about the crush stories and shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching all the way. If you who have, and if you want to support us more further, follow us on Spotify, link in the description. Our podcast, watch all the episodes, download them. I'm just saying, and peace out. Check out our main channels. And anything else you want to say, Sean?
Y'all just wasted 2 hours watching our stories, and you better be entertained. Right.
Thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. We appreciate you guys being here. Peace.